What does it mean to be open-minded? To be open-minded means being willing to consider new ideas, perspectives, or information, even when they challenge your current beliefs, habits, or assumptions. That's deep. Okay, that's the short version. Yeah, so in simple terms, being open-minded doesn't mean agreeing with everything, but rather being willing to understand before judging. It's about learning instead of reacting. So that's what it means to be open-minded. And we live in a day and age where it's becoming more and more important for people to be open-minded. I guess because people are more and more diverse, people have more and more different opinions, so people are more different anyway. So it's good to be open-minded because it allows us to collaborate. It allows us to do things together. Right. It is good to avoid certain things which might be dangerous to you, but it's also good to be open-minded. Let me give you a basic example. Back in the days, farmers used to use their own physical energy to dig the soil, plant seeds, harvest. Then they switched to using animals, and then they switched to using machines. So open-minded here for me, it's you need to be open-minded to new new forms of energy, for example, that would help you or that would make things easier for you and better maybe for the overall activity that you're doing. If you're doing farming, you need to be open-minded to using clean energy, man, because we know now that there is such a thing as clean energy and there's dirty energy. Being open-minded for me is being able to just understand that this person has a different religion. This person has different beliefs, from mine. So no one has to force the other person, into believing what they believe. No, that kind of interaction already that's closed-mindedness. Sometimes this issue of open-mindedness becomes a bit more pertinent when there's a group of people who can have access to so much power that they try to force the concept of open-mindedness in their favor. Open-mindedness should never include force. Open-mindedness for me should never include force. If you're forcing and you're saying you're open-minded, I don't agree with you anymore, man. I'm not even willing to be open-minded to the fact that you're open-minded. That's yeah, but anyway, that's what I'm trying to say. Force does not match with open-mindedness. So I have this friend who just asked me a few minutes ago, I told that friend, I'm going to make a video about being open-minded because I think people need to be open-minded. And he was like, so what, does it mean people have to accept everything that society throws in their face? Now, bro, being open-minded doesn't mean agreeing with everything. Being open-minded doesn't mean agreeing to everything that everyone says. But it does mean being willing to listen, understand what they're saying or what they're thinking, and then making a decision based on that. It's not about being reactive to something. It's about being understanding. And understanding doesn't mean accepting. It's not because I understand you that I accept what you're saying. So understanding me doesn't mean you accepting me. It just means you understand me. It means you can say what I said. You know why I said it. You know where I come from. Now you can decide whether you agree with me or whether you don't. It's as simple as that. And from there, we move on. No need to fight. No need to point fingers. No need to judge. Just understanding and making your personal decision based on that. That's it. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.